The beauty of sneakers is its subjectivity. How you coordinate those colorways to your wardrobe, how you choose to lace them up, the sky's the limit. Today's episode is not about who got the heat. Instead, it sums up to two words: do you. This is Marcus Dupree. Welcome to Hype. What's up, sneakerheads? I have Lobenstine with us today, the female sneaker fiend founder. So we're gonna get right into it. Tell us how it is to be a female in a sneaker culture.
For me, it's been just a really fun, just part of my life. You know, it's part of who I am. It's part of how I connect to young people. I'm a basketball coach. I'm a youth worker. And there's always girls and guys, right, who notice my sneakers or I notice their sneakers, and now we're in a conversation. As far as being a female sneaker collector, you know, I was kind of always on my own as a collector when I was a kid. I was just doing my thing. And then as I got to connect with the community, I thought, I'm finding these websites, but it's all guys, and I made some great friends with guys, but some of the stuff out there is pretty sexist. Most guys are pretty cool, but there's always the guys who think either you don't know anything about your sneakers, you just got them from your boyfriend, or they're fakes. And then from the industry, it's either, sometimes just blatant sexism in ads, but also it's just like what's out there. You could sleep on a line, you could sleep out for a week, and then that exclusive hot new shoe comes out in a size 8 and up. So for all the female sneaker collectors that have small feet, that's really hard. It's like they're invisible. So I figured if I started the website, Female Sneaker Fiend, we could find each other, but then people couldn't overlook us. That's our slogan, don't sleep on the ladies.
When did you launch your website, and what made you start it?
I started in 2005. It's been an amazing process, going from being on there, on the Female Sneaker Fiend forums, talking to myself, and then there's hundreds and thousands of girls on there talking to each other, building relationships, selling sneakers to each other. I got so many emails, and I still get so many emails wow, I never knew there was other females like me. As girls realize that is an identity that they could choose, because sometimes they don't even realize they're told either by their moms, their grandmoms, their aunts or their friends, you got to outgrow it. It's time for you to get pumps, or, that's not a girl thing. You shouldn't do it. So then when they see this huge community of girls who say, you know what, you could rock sneakers. You could rock sneakers some days and pumps other days. They start to realize this can be who I am.
You said that you've been collecting shoes ever since you were a kid. How was the community then, and how has it changed now?
It's changed so much. It's changed so much because of the internet. I'm old. I started loving sneakers in the 70s. I loved sneakers when Nike was brand new. I was the first girl in my school to have high-top Nikes. They were new. It was the 70s. So at that point, it was totally different. You couldn't even say there was a community. It was just people who would spot your sneakers, or in high school trying to get sneakers that nobody else had. And I think that sentiment has stayed the same, right? So if you're in the sneaker game, you want to have sneakers that nobody else has. Now it's a level of commitment, because you have to know someone in Hong Kong where they came out, or you have to be willing to sleep on the line. But it's different than just trying to find something that maybe other people overlooked. Now you don't have to have an opinion. You could just know that something's cool and go out and get it.
Girls Got Kixx, your book. Tell us, what made you write it?
I always imagined doing a book because I was really inspired by Bobito's book, Where'd You Get Those? And I thought, one element of people recognizing the female sneaker fiend community is having a book on the shelf, having it next to Sneaker Freaker and Where'd You Get Those? It was really a way to capture the community and make sure that we were up in a way that felt more permanent.
For all the sneaker fiends out there who want to purchase your book, how would they do so?
You can go to girlsgotkixx.com and purchase it directly through our publisher, especially for our international buyers. You can also go to amazon.com.
Is there anything that you would like to add?
I'll say this to the females out there. It's not about the number of kicks you have. It's not about the money you spent. It's not about the line you sat in. It's about the love. So if you love your sneakers, you're a female sneaker fiend. You can jump into femalesneakerfiend.com. You could be on the street team, come to an event. Definitely happy to be here at Hype Kixx. Don't sleep on the ladies.